Welcome to the journey of inner peace. Hello, and welcome to this special exploration of Eckhart Tolle's transformative masterpiece, The Power of Now, A Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment. This book has touched the lives of millions around the world, offering a profound yet accessible path to mindfulness, inner peace, and spiritual awakening. In this summary, we'll gently guide you through the core teachings of The Power of Now. This isn't just a book, it's an invitation to live more fully, connect with the present moment, and free yourself from the grip of negative thoughts and emotions. Whether you're seeking peace in a chaotic world, clarity in moments of confusion, or simply a deeper understanding of yourself, this video will help you uncover the wisdom Eckhart Tolle so beautifully shares. So, find a quiet space, take a deep breath, and let's embark on this journey together. The present moment, the gateway to peace. At the heart of the power of now is a simple yet profound truth: the present moment is all we ever truly have. Most of us, however, spend our lives caught in the past or projecting into the future. We replay old memories, regrets, and fears, or worry about what might happen tomorrow. Eckhart Tolle reminds us that these thoughts are illusions. The past is gone, and the future hasn't arrived. The only real moment is now. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we can break free from the mental chatter and find a sense of peace and stillness that is always available to us. The present moment isn't just a concept, it's a lived experience. Tolle encourages us to practice being fully present in everything we do, whether it's washing the dishes, walking in nature, or simply sitting in silence. The ego and the false self. One of the central teachings of the book is the concept of the ego. The ego is the part of us that identifies with thoughts, roles, and labels. It's the voice in our head that says, "I am my job, I am my possessions," or "I am my achievements." Tolle explains that the ego creates a false sense of self, separating us from the deeper, true essence of who we are. This false self thrives on fear, comparison, and dissatisfaction, constantly seeking fulfillment outside of the present moment. The ego keeps us trapped in a cycle of wanting and resisting, never allowing us to simply be. By becoming aware of the ego and its patterns, we can begin to disidentify from it and reconnect with the stillness and peace of our true nature. The pain body, understanding emotional suffering. Another powerful concept Tolle introduces is the pain body. The pain body is the accumulation of old emotional pain that we carry within us. It can be triggered by certain events, people, or situations, causing us to react in ways that seem out of proportion. The pain body thrives on negativity, feeding off anger, sadness, and fear. It often causes us to relive past traumas or project them into the future. Tolle encourages us to observe the pain body without judgment, bringing awareness to its presence. By shining the light of consciousness on it, we can dissolve its power and free ourselves from its grip. Awareness is the key to healing, allowing us to break the cycle of suffering and move toward a state of inner peace. Silencing the mind, finding stillness within. Our minds are constantly busy, filled with thoughts, worries, and endless streams of information. Tolle describes this as the noise of the mind, which keeps us disconnected from the present moment and our deeper sense of being. To access the power of now, we must learn to quiet the mind. This doesn't mean stopping thoughts altogether, but rather observing them without attachment. Tolle suggests practices like mindfulness, meditation, and deep breathing to help cultivate this state of inner stillness. When we silence the mind, even for a moment, we create space for awareness to emerge. In this space, we can experience the joy and peace that come from simply being. The inner body, connecting with your life energy. Tolle introduces the concept of the inner body as a way to connect with the present moment. The inner body is the felt sense of life energy within us, the aliveness that exists beneath our thoughts and emotions. By focusing on the sensations in the body, such as the rhythm of your breath or the tingling in your hands and feet, you can anchor yourself in the now. This practice not only grounds you, but also strengthens your connection to your true self. The inner body is a gateway to presence. When you're fully connected to it, you experience a sense of wholeness, peace, and vitality that transcends the fluctuations of the mind. Surrender, the art of letting go. One of the most transformative teachings in The Power of Now is the practice of surrender. Surrender doesn't mean giving up or being passive, it means accepting the present moment as it is, without resistance. Tolle explains that resistance to what is creates suffering. When we fight against reality, we create tension and pain. Surrender, on the other hand, allows us to flow with life rather than struggle against it. Acceptance doesn't mean we have to like or agree with everything that happens. It simply means acknowledging what is and working with it rather than against it. In this state of surrender, we find freedom, peace, and the ability to respond to life's challenges with clarity and grace. Relationships and presence. Tolle explores how the principles of presence and awareness can transform our relationships. Many of the conflicts and challenges we face in relationships arise from the ego and the pain body. When we bring presence into our interactions, we create space for true connection and understanding. Being present with another person means listening deeply, without judgment or distraction. It means seeing them not as a role or label, but as a living, breathing being. Tolle also emphasizes the importance of loving yourself and finding wholeness within. When we approach relationships from a place of inner completeness, rather than seeking someone else to fill a void, our interactions become more authentic and fulfilling. Freedom from time, living in the now. Time is a recurring theme in The Power of Now. Tolle distinguishes between clock time, practical time for scheduling and planning, and psychological time, which is the mind's tendency to dwell on the past or worry about the future. Living in psychological time keeps us trapped in regret, fear, and dissatisfaction. Tolle encourages us to shift our focus to the present moment, where life is actually happening. When we let go of psychological time, we experience a sense of timelessness, a state of being fully alive and at peace. This doesn't mean ignoring the future or forgetting the past, but rather approaching them from a place of presence and awareness. The role of consciousness in awakening. Tolle describes consciousness as the essence of who we are. It's the awareness that exists beyond thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. When we identify with this deeper sense of being, rather than the mind or ego, we experience a profound shift in perspective. Awakening to consciousness is not about achieving something new, but about realizing what has always been present. It's a return to our natural state of peace, joy, and connection. This awakening doesn't happen all at once, it's a gradual process of becoming more present, more aware, and more aligned with the now. Each moment of presence brings us closer to the truth of who we are. Practical tools for living in the now. Tolle offers practical tools and exercises to help integrate the power of now into everyday life. Some of these include observing your thoughts without judgment, practicing mindfulness in daily activities, such as eating or walking, using the breath as an anchor to the present moment, pausing throughout the day to bring awareness to your inner body, letting go of resistance and accepting what is. These practices are simple yet profound. They don't require special skills or equipment, just a willingness to be present and open to the moment. The Power of Now, a transformative journey. The Power of Now is more than a book, it's a guide to a new way of being. It invites us to step out of the mind's endless chatter and into the stillness of the present moment. By embracing the now, we can free ourselves from the limitations of the ego, heal old wounds, and discover the peace and joy that have always been within us. This journey is not about changing who we are, but about remembering and reconnecting with the essence of our true selves. Closing reflections. Embracing the now. As we come to the end of this summary, I invite you to take a moment to pause. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel the aliveness within you. This is the power of now, the peace and presence that are always available to you. Eckhart Tolle's teachings remind us that life is not something to be figured out or controlled. It's something to be experienced, moment by moment, with an open heart and a quiet mind. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the power of now. I hope it has inspired you to explore the present moment more deeply and to live with greater awareness, peace, and joy. Remember, the now is all we ever truly have, so let's cherish it, embrace it, and live it fully. Here's to the power of now and the transformative journey that awaits you.